Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I'm just gonna kinda do a casual Judas run, and I mean that's interesting to say considering Judas is at such a disadvantage health-wise, having only one heart. Any normal, I'm restarting this run. Not fighting Envy right away. Any normal run with Judas is pretty much a threat because like he can die so easily. But for the time being, I don't know. We've had a bit of a poor streak with Judas. We might have beaten the chest last time, but before that we haven't been there much. Had to go to Shoal, die in Shoal, whatever. You know, see that kind of stuff. But for now, I have a lot of things that wow. A few, like today I actually had things happening in my life for once. And I mean, of course I'm going to start school again, and then I will be more interesting, I guess. I don't know, I'll have more things to talk about in life besides, you know, the game, because all I do right now is sit around in my room recording or watching other stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of boring. But recording and stuff, school and stuff will make that more interesting, hopefully, I guess. But today, geez, there's a lot going on. I mean, wow, really? Bad first items. Alright, I don't care about Bob's Rotten Head. Oh, interesting. Can I take this between rooms? Alright. Alright. This is interesting, then. I'm gonna take this to the boss fight and try and use it in there. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Well, can't say I didn't try. That would have been really fun and cool. Okay, so anyway, today... Well, let's see. I'm between Dexter and Breaking Bad right now, because both of those aired tonight at the exact same time, which is really just a very sad thing for me, because I want to watch both of them. But if they're on at the same time, I obviously have to record one, watch the other afterwards. But I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet, but that's okay. I'll have watched it by the time this video is live. You can't possibly spoil it for me if you want to, but please, for other people that haven't had the ability to see it by now, don't talk about it in the comments, or at least don't spoil anything. You know, it's totally fine if you want to say, hey, Breaking Bad was so awesome, I'm so glad it's back, that kind of stuff. That's all fine. Just don't spoil anything, because, like I said, there are other people that want to watch it, and I don't want to have to have anything to do with spoiling it for them, because, I mean, no one likes things being ruined for them. So, don't do it. And, yeah, I'm going to watch that after this recording, or maybe I have to work out first, I guess. I don't know. These rooms can be tricky, because you don't know where they're going to shoot. And again, with the randomness in enemies is kind of unfortunate in a lot of ways. Makes things tough. I don't have any keys, which is unfortunate. Nor bombs. Well, give me one of the two at least. No, that is neither. So that's what's going on there. Nope, that could one-shot me. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Okay, we have a bomb, so we can go to the Tinted Rock, which is probably more important because it's more likely to give me any kind of health or anything. So I can have some soul hearts on top of my red heart that will actually, you know, keep me from dying for at least a little bit. That's nice. Maybe it'll give me a key as well. That would also be nice. I have like 12 million different first looks that I need to record, and I'm just so lazy. But I'm going to get to it, I promise. I will get to some first looks because, like I just said, there are a lot of them to do. But we just finished Ratchet & Clank, Future Tools of Destruction. Today, since I've been so busy all day with things, I'm just going to be uploading a stream that I did a little while ago for Paranautical Activity, where there's some good stuff in there that you will want to see if you missed it, and, you know, you might want to see it again anyway. Coin purse, that's an interesting proposition. I don't want to do it yet, but I do want to do it probably. Oh, okay, I guess I'll do it right away. Don't want to use the Book of Belial in here because, unfortunately, we also have the boss to fight. I really need this to drop a key for me. I really do. You know what? Actually, we do want to use Book of Belial in here. Two bosses are probably far harder than a single boss, even though they're just going to be Monster and Larry Jr. This probably makes more sense, though, because we're on Basement 2. It's probably going to be one of these two bosses anyway. So fighting both of them with the Book of Belial is probably better than just fighting one of them with the Book of Belial. So, I'll go with that. I'm glad I decided early enough that it wasn't a huge deal, though. Because if I had used it now, it would have been a waste, but if I used it at the start like I did, it was a good decision. I need to get over the fact that I overvalue my uses of the Book of Belial. So now I have 4 pills, which hopefully are going to be like health up and health up and health up and health up, which wouldn't actually be possible in this situation. But there's balls of steel, so that's happy. Even if this is bad trip, let's telepills to the item room. All right then. D20 is not something that I desire having, but I may as well use it once, because if I can get a key or something, that would be quite nice. Next thing I want to talk about is the fact that I spent... I guess I spent like 30 minutes watching the International 3, the Dota tournament that's been going on all weekend and stuff. And, you know, I don't understand Dota or anything. I'm no good at it, like, at all. I understand nothing about it, pretty much. And, you know, I just have no skill in it. I might play it some more one day, but this kind of relates to what I want to talk about with this, in that, like, I really like competitive games. If you follow me on Twitter, you will see that, like, during EVO, I was real hyped up about the Melee tournament, because Melee is just one of my favorite games. I just love that game so much. So I was really into that because I actually understand the game. You know, I can actually follow things that are happening. Well, I'm getting screwed by Larry Jr., which actually can happen. You know, everyone thinks it's a super easy boss, and generally it is, but occasionally Larry Jr. just, like, takes you and eats you alive, which is unfortunate because I can't afford that at this kind of health. Fortunately, we do know that there are balls of steel pills in the rotation. But anyway, love competitive games, love Melee. Oh my god. Alright, so, wow. Freaking Pageant Boy. This is a bad run. This is a bad run. Oh no. Oh no. Not again. We have absolutely nothing going for us. You know what? I'm going to restart again. And I'm sorry if that bugs you. I don't care if you think that I count that as a loss, but I don't want to have a run last for too long in a video when I know I have pretty much no chance of success. And that's not to say that that run couldn't have turned around on the very next floor. Maybe I got Mom's knife or something like that right away. That's entirely possible. But at the same time, I do want to provide you guys with interesting gameplay, even if it's not winning gameplay. That run had nothing interesting to it, and I don't really want that. I mean, it had a balls of steel pill, which is nice and unfortunate to give up, but, you know, beyond that, cancer will drastically increase our rate of fire, by the way, multiplying it by about 1.5, because it subtracts 2 from the delay, which isn't quite doubling in 99% of situations. It's more like a 1.5 times multiplier, but it's weird. Okay, so let's get our cube of meat again. Always nice to have some orbital protection, and the reason that I'm not describing it as thoroughly as I normally do is just because I want to get back into my topic of conversation on the competitive stuff. I would probably really enjoy it if I got into Dota 2, just because I like competitive games. I like team games that also have elements of individual skill. Like, don't even get me started, and I'm going to start on it even though I just said don't get me started, but oh my god, that was so close. I could have died there. That's the thing about Judas that's like a big deal. Can't go into the curse room as much as I'd like to. Anyway, that's I like team games that also have elements of individual skill that can really make a difference, although, like I said, I don't understand a ton about Dota 2, so I can't say for sure that, like, oh yeah, I understand that there's the whole carry aspect, there supports and things, and I'm going to liken that to Halo 3, kind of. Although it's a little bit different because, you know, it just is. There are various deeper layers to Dota, but that's not to say that it's like necessarily a better game or something. All right. So we have precedent for Angel Rooms because we got to go to that Devil Room on the last floor, or on the last run, and that's a thing that's persistent as long as you keep your game open. So anyway, you know, I like competitive games, I like team games, I like things that have strategies, and the thing that I don't like about Dota 2 is that if I play it and I actually like stick to it, I'll eventually want to play it like so much, because I mean I miss the days of Halo 3. Halo 3 was like the highlight of my time following competitive games in general, simply because I mean I actually like understood the metagame and I felt comfortable making decisions in that game, if you know what I'm saying. Like, when I played it, and I land with friends and stuff and played MLG and stuff, I was like a 44. I wasn't terrible, I just wasn't great. I was a very individual skill-based player, in that game, and that's kind of the thing. I understood the strategies, and I could definitely lead a team in that kind of thing, but I was definitely more of the, I want to stick with Cancer. In that game, you'd talk about commentary-wise if you were like a caster, and I could definitely have cast that game. I could probably cast Halo 4. I could probably cast Melee, and you know, I think that would be really fun, and I would probably really enjoy doing that. Like, I love it, but I don't have time for that with YouTube and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I would really enjoy that, but in Halo 3 and I guess Halo 4, I understood the team stuff, but I was definitely an individual skill kind of player. I would be what they considered a main slayer, basically, where I'd be the one going off getting kills, not focusing on the strategy too much because I had a lot of the ability to do things like that. Oh my god. Alright, as long as we, you know, this is worth it. Okay, that's a little scary. Oh my god. Okay, so we gotta kill you immediately. Okay. This is intense. If you give me lard, I'll be a very happy man. You didn't give me lard, I picked the wrong heart, that's fine. But I was that kind of player, where I would, you know, be able to handle myself with power weapons. Not that I was always the best on my team with them, but I was good with them, and I was solid on being able to handle other players, basically. You know, good strafe, good reads, that kind of thing. And, oh my god, the fire rate is just absurd right now. So we're going to be firing real fast. For sure. And I loved following like MLG and things. MLG was so much fun. I went to one MLG that was actually close to me, and that was really awesome. Watched Halo 3 finals. I was really into the days when it was you know, straight ripping versus triggers down. And I mean, I still love Pistola. He's a great dude. I got all of Final Boss's autographs. Yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna play this because I need some soul hearts. As good of a trinket as that is, I can't really justify taking it because I think that Cancer is going to be better for us. What are you, the Joker? Okay. Alright, if we don't get an Angel Room after the boss, we're absolutely going to go there. Maybe we'll get Sacred Heart. That'd be real fun. Another Sacred Heart run. That'd be absurd. I just want a Soul Heart. That's really all I want. And, you know, I could thank you. I could go on and on about Halo 3, and like Melee, I'm good at Melee too. I'm alright at Melee. I'm not like top level, but I wasn't top level at Halo 3 either. I was good, and I'm good at Melee, and I'm still good at Halo 4 at least. Just Halo 3. Wow, so much has changed since the days when I was playing that. That's also I have like 555 hours in Halo 3 or something like that. More than I have in Isaac, but not for long probably. Still, I've played so much Halo 3. I love that game. Oh no. Gotta dodge perpendicular. That's how you handle a Widow. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. There's nothing to do with cats right now, but still. Okay, Squeezy's gonna be Tears Up and 2 Soul Hearts. We didn't get an Angel or Devil Room, so we'll look. It's a Devil Room, and I don't want either of the items. Fine. Curse Room could give me a free Devil item. Or Guppy's Paw, which I'm going to go with. Only that once, just because I think it's nice to have a little bit of health. Anyway, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that gets really into competitive games when I'm reasonably okay at them. And like, if I feel comfortable making decisions or like telling people how to play and how to like being able to talk strategy and things, like I can talk strategy about Melee. I can follow what the pros are doing. I can do the same with Halo. And I really love watching those kinds of things, because watching the setups, watching the spacing, zoning, whatever you want to call it in various games, watching the skill plays, watching all these things, it's just so fun for me. And like, if I were more into Dota, I would probably have that exact experience where I would be all over the International right now, and I would just not have accomplished anything until like 3 a.m. tonight, because that's just the kind of thing that would happen to me. Alright, nothing here. Shouldn't be wasting my soul heart so much since I have nothing else, but I like doing that kind of thing. Curse rooms are my favorite. Yeah, like I was saying, I'd be all over that kind of thing, and that's why I was really into Evo Melee. I was really into MLG back in like 2008, 2009. Those were fun times. And honestly, I would love to get like, I would love to do Halo 4 for the channel, but Microsoft does not allow people to monetize it at all. And I mean, that means I could upload it unmonetized, but I don't know about that. I'll probably just continue playing it casually, and I don't even play it that often anymore. But, hey. This is a good run for fire rate. I like fire rate runs, and it would be even more fun if we got Sacred Heart, of course. But everything's more fun with Sacred Heart. So I guess that's kind of obvious. Challenge room, I wouldn't mind a health up. I need an angel room to appear on this floor, with Sacred Heart, of course. But the Miter, more realistically, like, that's not an uncommon drop in there. Oh, Charm of the Vampire. Garbage item, don't want it. I would love to pick up that bomb, but I can't really. I will do the challenge room. Okay, as long I'm glad to get a key, because I need to be getting as many of those as possible so I can handle the later floors. 2 orbitals, by the way, that's super nice. But yeah, I was so into Halo 3 and I actually understood the metagame, felt comfortable making decisions. That's just when you start to really enjoy a game. I was to the point where I could hate my teammates because they were so bad. You know, that's another thing. You know you're getting into a game when you can actually hate your teammates for being terrible. And that's kind of what people have told me. That's when you know you're getting all right at Dota, when you can hate your teammates every time and know that it's their fault. But that's also what's wrong with communities. It really is. And I've heard nothing good about the general Dota or League of Legends communities, that kind of thing. Hey, you know, I'm just not going to get into that kind of thing. And maybe one day I'll be playing MOBAs, but I've got school and things to worry about. Can't really start pouring my time into a game that I'm sure I would get really into because I like getting good at things and learning things about them. There we go. This is what we need. This is what we need. See? I told you, more realistically. So the Miter is going to be an extra 50% chance at soul heart drops as opposed to regular heart drops when they're non-specific types of drops. So that's good. And that allows us to be sustainable. We also have our second cube of meat, which is nice, giving us a familiar to shoot along with us. Not that we need help shooting things, because we're firing real fast. Item room? No. Curse room? Yes, especially with the Miter, since I got all these soul hearts that are going to be pouring in thanks to this extra chance. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, I got some kamikaze flies, which, you know, that's nice. Do some extra damage. Twice my damage. Yeah, still this run is at best questionable for now. Yeah. So, geez, I don't know. I guess that's all I really have to say about competitive gaming is just that I like it so much. I wish that I were into games right now in that manner, but I'm just not. If I could follow Dota, I would, like I said, be all over the international right now, probably. I can't imagine why I wouldn't be, basically. But I don't have time for that, much as I might like to. Maybe I will one day, but I feel like for at least a little while, school is the thing to be doing. Even though YouTube's going pretty well, and I'm real happy about that. You guys are great, by the way. Thank you so much for being here and liking my content. I don't really want to go to the shop here. I want to go to the item room, which is going to be right next to the boss, as it turns out. Fine. Of course, I'm going to blow up this tinted rock. Unfortunately, I can't place my bomb in any way such that it'll open up the tinted rock as well as the secret room. So that's... oh well. That's just a thing that is how it is. Okay. No, stop it. God, hosts are annoying. Making you wait. Oh, yeah, put the key over there instead of over here. It's real nice of you. Alright, so I can't go to the secret room already. Determine that. Item room is there. We get another tinted rock that I can't currently access. That's real unfortunate. This will give us a soul heart, though, because it's a blue boss, so I'm happy with that. Pills, well, it can't be health down. Telepills back to the curse room. That's like the worst place it could have telepills me, both because I have to go so far away to get back to where I was, as well as because it made me take damage. But, you know, it's better than a bad trip, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I would... oh, well, I'm probably going to start playing Halo again soon when my friend gets home from his, month in LA or whatever. Because he's, the only person I play Halo with. He's also the only person I play Minecraft with. Go figure. Oh, okay, okay. I like this. I like this a lot. That's going to be a damage up for us as well as a speed down, health up. Basically, it's just awesome. Unfortunately, I have no bombs. I'll go back to those extra 2 rooms that I haven't handled, and probably also the challenge room. Oh my god, more tinted rocks. I can't handle all these tinted rocks. I'd take a speed up now, by the way. Speed up would be probably pretty helpful. Because with that odd mushroom... Oh, by the way, that's also a range up, I believe. Okay, I'll take a health up. Health up's good. Okay, got that without accidentally going to the next floor. That's fortunate, I must say. I can't do anything but hope for bombs in these last few rooms. It's the best I can do. Yeah. Geez, I don't have enough time for all the games I need to play. I can't play too many games recreationally all the time anymore. I was playing some Super Meat Boy today because I streamed recently about, well, with Super Meat Boy, I was trying to top my friends list for all the levels, and then it turned out that there were some characters I didn't have that, Nick, in particular, Rockley Smile. Check him out on YouTube. He does lots of, he does indie impressions. He looks at a different indie game every day. He's also a pretty cool dude, and yeah, check him out, like I said. But he used characters that I don't have yet, so I couldn't beat him on numerous occasions. I'm still going to go to the challenge room, by the way. Even though I did get 1 bomb, that'll get me 1 of the 2 tinted rocks, not both. So, yeah, I'm now top of my friends list for all of the light world up to and including the end. Except for the things that I couldn't beat Nick on because of the character limitations that I face. So that means I beat Jared on all of those light world times, but he could probably take most of them back if he wanted to. Especially because I didn't have to do a lot of them over again, so a lot of them are bad times. See, another thing, like, I like going for times in Super Meat Boy a lot. It's so much fun for me. And it's a competitive thing. This is why I shouldn't be a competitive gamer. I just get too into it. I wouldn't be able to do YouTube if I stuck with all of the games that I really enjoy playing competitively. I could play so much Super Meat Boy. I really do love that game. And also, I'm so much better at it than I was when when Jared and I did the Let's Play. Because, I mean, geez, I got as far as I got in the whole Let's Play in 2 hours. It's real easy. It's kind of embarrassing how badly I did. Yeah, I'll do this because I'll open up that chest. Nice. Nice. So worth it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, still no small rock, but that's kind of okay because I have such bad speed at the moment. But, that's alright. I will go to the curse room, absolutely. 2 blue pills. Well, balls of steel. Oh my god. This run, I'm definitely pleased with it. I'll say that much. So, geez, wow. So many things that I talked about, and, well, I guess it's time to go back to the game. I'm sorry if some people are bored when I talk about the game, like, nonstop, pretty much. I'm a very analytical person. That's another thing. Like, that's one other reason that I can just enjoy competitive games so much, because you can look into it so much on, like, I really love metagames. Metagames are just too cool. Jeez, I love strategy and things, not in a, like, strategy game type of thing. That's not my thing at all. Thing is, thing. Only word I know right now. But yeah, I'm not into strategy games. I'm just, I'm a fan of strategy in my types of games. So, That's another thing about Isaac that's fun, is that I feel comfortable making decisions, telling people what to do, just like I would in Halo or Melee. Because, I'm actually kind of alright at those games, and I'm kind of alright at this game. Alright, I do like chests. Remember, we are 1/3 of the way to Guppy, so if we can... That's another reason that I'm spending time in curse rooms, is because if we can get 2 more Guppy items, well... Oh, hey, a speed up. Only time I'm ever going to be happy to see that. Well, I can't do anything about that. Good thing I have so much health at the moment. The stars will teleport us into the item room, so I won't have to use a key. That'll be pretty excellent, in fact. And see, if Isaac were an interesting game for that kind of thing, I could cast it for sure. If it, had any sort of competition to it... Geez, what else would I need to do? But unfortunately, it's a very single... I mean, it is a single-player game. Not much to cast about it. Not anything to cast about it. I guess races, but it's pretty clear what's going on in this game, I guess. And there's not really there's not anything exciting to talk about like there would be in a Halo game or a Dota game or a Melee game. So that's kind of my thing there, I guess. And, hey, whatever. Oh, geez, I thought that was the third round for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. Oh. Nope, stop it. Selfless Knight, you're the worst. Okay, we need to kill you with my orbitals. That's balls of steel. Haha! I like this run. I was thinking about just teleporting out of this room immediately, and I decided not to. Obviously, I guess. Okay, full clear on all these floors is, I mean, it's a good strategy because I've got all these advantages and things that will make it worth my while to clear all the floors fully. Because, I mean, the more places I go, the more I get soul hearts and things that are going to help me out. Depths 1 already? Really? I mean, it's late in the video-ish for Depths 1 since I did restart twice. But at the same time, it feels like I got here really fast. And I guess it's my fire rate, which is why I'm going to the shop to hope to pick up Mom's purse so that I can hold 2 trinkets and keep cancer after I have gone and picked up the Polaroid. Which is, of course, going to be necessary to go to the chest, which is obviously the greater challenge and such of the game. Alright, I am going to kill Greed, because maybe I get a Steam sale, maybe I just get a bunch of money. See, I get a bunch of money. Now, I could have used the stars card left, come back to fight Greed, and that would have given me another chance to fight him, farm some money, or another Steam sale or something. So you can Greed farm in the shop, it's just really not worth it, because it's a huge commitment, lots of teleporting, lots of basically not anything convenient. God, I hate Selfless Knights. They're such jerks. Okay, now that you're dead, I can actually deal with things. Oh, and I mean, I guess I got a little bit into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game at one point. You know, I wasn't that good at it. Bad trip, sure, now I know. Full health later, if I get down to a point where it would kill me. So that could be nice. Yeah, I got a bit into that, but I don't feel that confident in it. I know how to do some things in it effectively, but I'm not a good player. So I wouldn't get into that anyway. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know about that game. It's fun, I'll say that much. But it's not the same. It is not the same, that's for sure. Okay, not Tinted Rock, double bombs. We would get our third cube of meat, but I definitely do not want that. I want to stick with orbitals. Oh, my damage going on right now. We are just melting through War's health. We took a bit of damage, but that's fine. Unfortunately, well, it doesn't mess with our chance of a deal with the devil or angel room. I'm not going to take the cube of meat. Though it seems like we could get a level 4 meat boy, which is an uncommon occurrence. That's all I've got to do on this floor, though. I didn't want Demon Baby because I don't like familiars that much. At least I don't like Demon Baby that much. It shoots automatically. It's short range. It's probably a special item, and since someone always asks, special items don't have the lucky foot, don't care to take the time. Special items are, I mean, it's a list of items in the game's code, where as you collect them, they increase your chance for them to be rerolled in item generation. So if you pick up a special item, you're less likely to get another special item later. And the first one is like a 60% chance change there, whereas after that, it's more gradual. It's like, 10, 5, so stuff like that. Alright, no teleports yet, and I know I used the stars on the last floor instead of here, which was potentially a foolish decision, but that's fine by me. Okay, let's have you keep paying me and stuff. I won't play you past 15 cents, of course. Wow, look at that, more keys. I just want your item. Bombs are good too. But really, I want an item. One of these days, I will get it. Oh, it's Bumfriend. Alright, that's unfortunate. I was expecting Bumfriend to be in here as well. Not gonna do anything yet. I mean, I was probably, and still probably am, gonna buy the key, but the ladder's useless after this floor, so I'm not gonna pick it up. Could get more beggars, basically. But if I happen to find the D6 in the item room, which is, albeit a very unlikely thing, still possible, just incredibly unlikely, then, well, I can reroll that and hopefully get what I'm after. It does seem, though, that I probably won't be getting the purse, so I probably will have to ditch the cancer trinket in order to go to the chest. Which, now the reason that I go to the chest consistently instead of shoal, as some people ask about that, like, go to shoal more, it's more interesting, or it would be interesting, or something like that. I disagree. It's just too simple with most setups. If I'm in a weak position where I wouldn't stand a chance, and I do this all the time, if I don't think I have the ability to handle the chest, then I will go to shoal and usually win, because it's, like I said, it's just an easy boss, and if you can make it through the floor, which is a tiny bit more difficult, it's just not that much of a concern, and so it's less interesting. Justice, not a teleport, but geez, that was pretty good. That was, like, perfect. Whoa. Okay. Sometimes you're lucky. Today, that is me. Of course, I'm going to the curse room. Okay. Nope. Almost got hit there. I'm gonna go to the item room first. Forget me now. Not gonna take it. There's pretty much no way for me to refresh the pools later so that it appears again, but still, on principle, I'm not going to take it. And it probably won't matter too much, because, I mean, I'm not going to use it because I want to stick with the Book of Belial. My damage is a little bit underwhelming, and assuming that I can make it to Isaac and Blue Baby, I do not want high fire rate, low damage. I want high fire rate, high damage, or low fire rate, really high damage. I do not want what I have currently. Or I will definitely melt through my soul hearts, which fortunately are very plentiful. I will melt through them immediately, and that would be terrible, completely terrible. So we're not going to go with that. By the way, I'm probably going to be streaming on Twitch today. Link will be, I mean, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel. I always upload a video when I'm going live on Twitch. Chariot for invincibility, that could be nice sometime, and also contact damage. Yeah, so you don't have to ask about when I'm going live. I go live when I go live. If you want to be updated about it, follow me on Twitter, like I said. So, oh, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm thinking about what to offer subscribers so that it's not just like you're giving me money, which some of you are totally fine with, but I do want to give back to you as well, because I really do appreciate it. So I'm thinking about what to add as options for that, and I mean, one obvious choice is and has been playing games with subscribers. So, of course, I would like to do that, and I'm thinking about stuff. I don't want suggestions, though. Please don't clutter the comments. Either I want to play something or I don't, so your suggestions, while appreciated, are not needed. Because I'll be able to figure out what I want to play with people, and that'll just make it that much better, because I'll actually be enjoying myself rather than playing a game that people want to play, but I don't. And yeah, I get that you want me to offer you stuff, but I want to be having fun with it so that we can have the most fun. Maybe it won't be the game that you want to play, but it'll be more fun that way. And of course, that'll be on stream that I play with Twitch subscribers. And don't worry, I have, you know, things figured out for the most part. It's just about what games I want to play that people have access to. And I'm not worried about people having access to them, really. But I have things in mind. I have things that definitely won't happen. I have blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter too much. Okay. I'll buy that key, and we'll go fight the mom fight. Oh, and also, another thing. I wish I had addressed this earlier in the run, so that everyone's still watching in, like, the first 2 minutes or whatever. Please, I don't need to be told how to play this game. I know how to play this game. And I know if I make mistakes, fine. I don't care that much about making mistakes. So you don't need to tell me that I missed pills or anything like that, or I did this or I didn't do this. That doesn't bother me. I don't need to do that stuff. I don't care. I'm just playing. I'm not trying to play perfectly. I don't claim to play perfectly. I just offer various strategies and stuff. Sometimes. Of course, cheese this fight so the foot can't come down, because that's always a nice time. Oh. This is still a promising run. I would have hoped for some more soul hearts than I ended up with so far. Coin purse. Well, balls of steel everywhere. That's 2 balls of steel, so that's good with me. Have we had telepills this run? I don't know. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. No, I don't need to speed up. So I'm going to telepills my way out. I'm glad that wasn't an I am error room. I was thinking as I did that I should have picked up the Polaroid before using the teleport. But I didn't. So anyway, we're going to hope that we go back in and there is an angel room waiting for us. Or a devil room, and I traded 2 hearts for something good. But preferably Sacred Heart appears, and then my damage concerns are gone, blah, blah, blah. Best run ever and stuff like that. Okay, that's half of the prophecy fulfilled. I'm going to take Polaroid now, because what does it matter that much? That's Scapular. Scapular's a good pickup, though. Oh my god, look at my fire rate. It's just so not where it was. I wish so hard. Well, at least this means I won't be firing absurdly fast. So, okay, I'm going to drink some water, especially while the game's frozen. So, like I was saying, at least I won't be doing exactly what I said I didn't want to be doing, where I'm shooting a ton of tiers and not doing a ton of damage with each tier. Instead, I'll be shooting, you know, a moderate amount less in the manner of tiers, but doing a reasonable amount of damage with them. So, I mean, as sad as it is to see that fire rate go, there's not much I can do about it. In fact, there's not anything I can do about it. Yeah, I may as well use Book of Belial very liberally. I mean, like I said, I do need to get over my overvaluing of it, because it charges every 3 rooms. That's an item that you can use pretty frequently. Now, which way do I really want to go? I kind of think that it's this way. But yeah, I overvalue it way too much, and I need to get over that. And I mean, using it once every 3 rooms, that is plenty of time to use it. Nope. Nope. Larry Jr. Nope. Okay, we're probably, I mean, I can't imagine that we won't be fine against Larry Jr., but, I mean, we saw what happened in either earlier this run or in one of the runs that I restarted. See, Soul Hearts. Soul Hearts I like. And this is an easier Larry Jr., that's excellent. I can go to the challenge room, which I'll look into it. You always should look in if you can, because maybe it is something you want. You don't have to fight it if you don't want to, so why not look? It's not like walking in is you signing a contract saying, I will fight everyone in here. See, I'm just not going to bother. I didn't think that the boss would be down here, and actually it was. So I guess I started that prematurely, but you know what? It actually works either way. I didn't think it would be down here, but it turned out it is. But no, I was just saying I didn't think it'd be down here, so I don't know why I'm checking. But in fact, who's the fool now? Alright, you went that way. God, Skolex is annoying. Used to have a lot less health than that, like, actually, and was way easier, but it's not a hard fight, it's just an annoying fight, because it takes forever to do the damage. Especially if he never pokes his tail up instead of his head to shoot at me. Not much I can do about that. Okay, I thought I was going to take damage there. The chances of me getting another angel room right now, this is my last chance to actually earn one, by the way. The chances of that are very low. 25% of whatever they would have been had I not gotten one. Or 25% of, yeah, had I not gotten one on the last floor. Okay, well, the chances of Sacred Heart were so low. Let's see what we've gotten here. Dead Cat and Ouija board. Well, Ouija board is free. So I didn't have to lose Soul Hearts for that. Now I have Spectral Tears, which you now see I can shoot through rocks and obstacles. That's all well and good. And I don't know if that actually relinquishes my chance for any angel rooms, because I don't know if that counted as paying health when I didn't lose any health for it. I guess I'll commit to the Dead Cat as well, since that's going exactly where it should have been. So now I've definitely paid health for things. And I think I'm going to continue exploring the floor, because remember, we took Guppy's paw. We now have the Dead Cat. We're 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. That would make a huge difference on this run from the damage perspective, where, like I said, I want to be doing a lot of damage without firing a ton, but of course that will essentially double my fire rate, since I will be hitting with the flies as well as the tears. But the flies will do twice my damage, so triple damage output. It seems it works out for me. And, I mean, being Guppy is obviously better than not being Guppy. So, I'll look for a curse room, and even though I'm not flying, and I'll have to pay 2 full soul hearts to go in and out, you know, 1 in, 1 out, I'm going to look for a curse room. I'm going to go to the curse room. I'm going to hope for Guppy's head, Guppy's tail, either of them. I do have a bunch of keys, so Guppy's tail wouldn't be a huge deal. I'm going to go for it, because becoming Guppy is, like I said, better than not becoming Guppy. So we're going to hope. I could also, in fact I will also, since I don't have Polaroid invincibility or anything, I'll commit to the left hand for the rest of this floor, so that if I get any chest drops, they'll be red chest drops, which can contain those Guppy items. So just another, you know, next level meta strat. I just have to remember to take the Polaroid, otherwise I'll be very sad. Because then I would have rather stuck with Cancer than left hand, of course. No, I don't need that. New. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Parabites, not too hard. They just have a lot of health, and I don't have a lot of damage, well, I didn't say. But like we should know, I've only gotten 1 damage up. I have a high rate of fire, but it could be higher, I think. We don't seem maxed at all. Oh, I got hit. I didn't think I'd get hit. We don't have that much damage. Book of Belial is really... It's essential that we're keeping that right now. And we're not getting any chests, which is real bad. Okay, there's a chest. Was almost worth it. And by almost, I mean... whatever. Red chests are always almost worth it. There we go. Since, I mean, they're good chances to be good. The chance of it being bad is probably less than the chance of it being good, honestly. Okay, I'm going to use the glitch so that you leave the room and enter the room. Blast radius gets bigger. That was to check for tinted rocks, obviously. No curse room. How unfortunate. So, of course, we're going to have to drop the left hand for this. May as well do at least these last couple rooms on this path without being lazy. But I'm probably going to be lazy and not clear the rest of the paths. Oh, yeah. Nope, not what I needed. Took damage because I walked myself into a corner, basically. Well, no hurry not to be using Book of Belial, I guess. No. No red chest there. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. I have no idea how much health I have, by the way, which is unfortunate, but sometimes life. Alright. Larry Jr. is, again, it's a pretty easy fight at this point. Unfortunately, my damage is, still not where I want it to be, even though, of course, nothing's changed since last I said that about 5 seconds ago. But... oh, by the way, that gold chest will still be a gold chest, so that won't change to a red chest from the left hand. So going there would not help me become Guppy, unless a chest dropped after the room. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna be done with this floor. I'm gonna take my Polaroid and leave. Hopefully we get a curse room along our path on the next floor, although it might be worth it to continue exploring anyway since I have the miter. And I don't expect to take a ton of damage, though I would really like some damage up. I'm going to drink some more water because my throat's really bugging me at the moment. Alright, so I know which way the boss shouldn't be, which means I'm going to go that way first because that hopefully means that's where the curse room should be. Hopefully. You know, next level map strats. We do have the treasure map if we have forgotten, which does show us the full layout, which is why we can see that full layout. Secret room, not top secret room, you know. The normal stuff. 3 end rooms in close proximity here, which is why I chose this direction immediately. Curse room, new. Alright, lumps, I hate. They're the worst. Okay, we don't have... oh, we do have enough range. Oh, I'm glad you popped back up where you were. Did I not go to the secret room? I guess I didn't. Let's see if I can maximize this to get a rock or 2. Alright, whatever. 9 cents. Alright. I probably don't need this. but why not? It's there for free. That's the boss? Really? Tears up, alright. So if our fire rate could get any higher, it is now higher. I can't believe that's the boss. I really can't. It doesn't matter if I fight it now or not. If we get an angel or a devil room after the fight, it's just a path to Sheol, unfortunately. So, and it won't be an angel room since we just took a deal with the devil. So we, you know. Still, it's not going to be advantageous if we do. It's just going to be a taunt, basically. Alright, I guess that was kind of worth it. Could go to the arcade, but I don't really want to. We've got 3 more end rooms to check. Please be a curse room, and please contain Guppy's head or Guppy's tail in one of your red chests. Or just sitting on a pedestal, that's fine as well. Because a curse room could still contain a devil or angel room item based on whether there's a devil or angel room that would be on the floor if we were to earn it. So that's totally a possibility, just a pedestal item from one of those two. Of course, like I just said, it will be a devil room on this floor since we just took a deal with the devil. Nope, nope. Alright, let's check the challenge room, because like I said, you don't have to fight it. You didn't sign a contract for it. And it was nothing, so that's fine by me. Don't have to fight it then. This hollow fight sucks, because it's going to spawn a charger with every part we destroy, which means lots of chargers. You know, it looks like they're 2 3s and 2 2s, which is 6 and 4, and that's 10 chargers. I don't want to deal with 10 chargers. But I am. You know, they have less health because they were spawned from another enemy. And it was fine. Really? And I shouldn't be able to bomb out of here, but I might be able to because this might not count as a mini-boss room. Yeah, that didn't fully count as a mini-boss room, which is, hey, fine by me. Because I could actually leave. There was no advantage to be gained from that. Yeah, I could have gotten Mr. Mega if I killed Super Wrath last, but I would not be killing Super Wrath last. Because he is a much bigger threat. I walked into those. I saw it coming as soon as I walked in the room. But I was, hey, whatever. It happens. It's 1 soul heart out of many. That is damage that should not be happening. Alright. Our damage output should be good. Especially when we use bombs as well. But I don't know that I'm going to keep using bombs, since I should be doing a fair chunk of damage with each hit. And I should be... I don't know, I should be okay. Although, watch me end up going through some extra enemy fights, boss fights, from the heart spawning things that I wouldn't have had I bombed. I wouldn't doubt it, it happens. Let's use 1 more bomb at least. Because Duke of Flies comes up, there's the bomb state, so we're going to be good. And if we don't touch Duke of Flies and only the heart does, we probably won't have to deal with it. Yep, like I said, Devil Room is just a plain old Devil Room that takes us to Sheol. So it's not really a plain old Devil Room at all. Gonna blow up the rock back here, because maybe it's finally the day that this is a tinted rock. It's not the day. So we're going to go to the Cathedral, because I think I have a chance. Although what would suck is if we die, because then we have to go through all 9 of our lives and we'll only have 1 health. It'll just be the worst day. I don't really care to fight Greed. I don't need anything from him. He won't get me anything but a fraction of a charge for my spacebar item, which already charges fast enough. I would rather not fight Greed than fight Greed. But if we get the curse room that I'm looking for, we now have a judgment card. That'll spawn a beggar, and if we spawn that beggar in said curse room, it'll give us something from the pool of the devil or angel room item based on which one would appear on the floor if we were to be able to earn one. And, well, it might not give us that. It would if we had a reroll, but we don't have the d6. So it is a good chance that it'll give us a devil or angel item, and by which I mean a devil item. I'm just trying to generalize so you understand how the strategy works. It's a good chance that it will, but there's also a chance that it'll just give us a normal item from whatever the beggars can give us. And we would have had to have rerolled in order to get what I'm talking about. It's a chance that I'm absolutely willing to take. Health up, that's kind of what I was expecting at this point. That doesn't mean that that is a health up pill. It could be a health down pill, which would become health up if we have 1 or less red hearts. Because, of course, we could have negative red hearts, and that's also a thing. It would be health up if we had negative red hearts. It would be health up if we had 0. It would be health up if we had 1. and if we had 2, it would be back to health down. So we can hope that that is a health up pill, but I don't know if I'm really counting on it. I also don't know if it'll matter, because I probably won't see it too much. You know, we're past the point where pills are super common. Not that pills are ever super common, but like we're past the point. So it's probably not something that's going to matter too much. But we do have health up, maybe, and we do have balls of steel in the pool. So those are good pills that I definitely want to have in my life as much as possible, but I don't expect to. So we're just going to hope that the miter keeps doing great stuff for us. Okay, I'm glad this wasn't the boss. I was hoping it wasn't. I wasn't expecting it to be. Of course, I'm going to visit the challenge room, though, because, you know, again, no contract. I'm going to enter and see if I like it. And if I do, then I'll probably fight it, if I like it that much. So, here's the moment of truth. We get a soul heart, because the miter is doing awesome work. The virus. Alright, I'll do it. That is, when an enemy comes into physical contact with us, we will do significant damage, as well as poison them for damage over time. It's a very good item. It's also a small speed down, a very small speed down. But I don't mind. I'm still fast enough. The speed up was more than I needed it to be, so I don't feel threatened by that speed down. I felt threatened by the speed down from the odd mushroom. How did that not hit me? I mean, I know how it didn't hit me because he was moved ever so slightly by my apparent knockback, which I don't know why I have. But I can't believe it because that space was so small. But that's how you know that the large odd mushroom doesn't increase our hitbox size, since I didn't get hit by something that clearly interacted with my face, which is now huge thanks to that large odd mushroom. Same with mini mush, magic mushroom, thin odd mushroom. Those things don't affect your hitbox, they just affect your apparent size. Your hitbox is still the same. So that's you know how it is. And with that lucky dodge that was not at all planned, it really wasn't. We took no damage in that room, and that was even more worth it since now we have the virus, which is a good thing to utilize if we have invincibility. So that's great. Now if I find a blood donation machine, I will absolutely play it once. May as well be opening this. I was expecting to get an item sooner or later. Unfortunately, it was Tammy's head rather than like Steven or something. I really need to damage up. There's a beggar, which is excellent. I would love to play you. If we find a demon beggar, I would also, notched axe. Oh, you're so funny. I would also love to play that at least the one time in order to get us into Polaroid Invincibility Town. No reason to spend any time looking into the library, since it's just not going to happen. I mean, it could be the Book of Revelations to get us one single soul heart, but I feel like my keys are better spent on chests at this point. It gives me a key. It's like, hey, you got to do this. Oh, this is the boss room and not another end room. All right, I guess I wasn't really thinking about where the boss room would be, and I don't know if I would have placed it over on this path, but I guess you know, I should have thought about it at least a little bit. Oh yeah, the kamikaze leeches no longer count as champions, so they don't drop pickups, which was like my favorite part about them. That's why I like them up until this point. Of course, in Shoal, they're not champions, since they're just like, they're there all the time. Alright, death is now down to this state. I expect that we'll get another charge for our Book of Belial. I'm hoping so, because I really need it for the fight. The only way we wouldn't is if every single remaining room is a non-fighting room. Or every single room, except for one, is a non-fighting room. I don't count on that. I really don't expect that at all. But it is a small possibility nonetheless. And here we go. About to eat my words. Alright, this is a fighting room. I can work with that. Daddy Longlegs, easy fight. Then you do your face thing, and I will kill you. Said Bane. Not a hard fight, honestly. I don't know why we have so much knockback. Did I take stem cells or something? I guess it seems like I have higher shot speed, but I don't know what I did. I must have just made some egregious error that I forgot about, or just didn't know I was making, but I feel like I would have known I was making it. Then again, at the start of this video, I was kind of autopiloting while I talked about all that other stuff. I may as well stick with hold on to Judgment for a little while, because it doesn't really matter where I'm using it. I could use it in the library to get another book, but I don't see how that would benefit me whatsoever. And with 6 keys, I'll go get these 2 books out of the pool, out of all pools for the rest of the game, since I guess they could have appeared in the chests, so I may as well do that. I guess. So now let's fight Isaac, see if this goes well for us. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I can hope so and think that I have a reasonable chance with 2 orbitals as well as countless soul hearts. I'm sure someone could count if they wanted to, but I do have hopefully a lot of soul hearts. And 2 orbitals are doing like crazy amounts of work, and they're the reason I haven't taken damage yet, because I definitely would have at least twice. At least. No, you stop it, Isaac. We're about to make it into phase... Well, we're in phase 2. We're not really about to make it to phase 3, but we're like halfway to phase 3. A little more, I guess. I thought that was going to be our first hit. There's phase 3, so now we just want to focus fire as much as possible. He's going to shoot the homing tears, but largely I just have to ignore them. Keep on firing in there. Okay, we got hit. Let's get a bomb in there. I could have gone a little harder and gotten some virus poison on him. Would have been nice. Soul Heart is definitely what I wanted to see rather than a red heart. Not that it matters all that much. I mean, both ways. I'm not getting invincibility and I'm not any worse off. So we'll go to the chest. We will open these 4 things up. Polyphemus, alright. Telepathy for Dummies might actually be better for us than Book of Belial, since now we're shooting a bunch of large tears that won't really benefit too much from the damage up. And homing is actually kind of nice. Let's do it. You don't see people do that. I don't want Roid Rage. It's a speed up. It says it's a range up, but it's actually not. Blow this up for the chance at like Raw Liver or Transcendence or something. 1 up. Fine. I already have 9 lives. Why not make it 10? I've been trolled like this before, so I'll check. I didn't think so, but there was indeed the small chance that that was where the boss room was. I have spawned literally 1 room away from the boss room before on the chest. I explored the whole floor being like, where is the boss room? And then the last thing I checked, because it had to be it, was right next to it, and I was like, wow. Wow, what a troll. So we don't let that happen twice. Guess it's a good place as any to use my judgment card. There's not going to be a curse room or anything. There just can't be. Alright, he gave me a health up. I'll take it. There can't be any end rooms on the chest unless you utilize a glitch where you go through the door after you enter the chest in the Cathedral after Isaac. So you beat Isaac, you get that chest there, and you're fast enough, you run through the chest and out the door. You will have a duplicate of your Cathedral floor, and when you fight Blue Baby and kill him, it might be Isaac instead, and then no chest appears and you just kind of have to quit and give up. So that's how that works. High Priestess, good card. Telepathy for Dummies does charge every 2 rooms, so that's quite nice. If we can get them down to the wall, then we can lock this. And it seems we have. What? What are you talking about? What? This game! What is this game doing? Oh, I can't believe that hit me. Okay, one of you needs to die. One of you died. That's all I care about right now. Oh, God. Why don't I just take all the damage? I can't believe we lost the lock that we had, though, because, geez. Homing Tears is pretty beneficial, I guess. It'll help us aim better, I guess. Crack the sky, random beams of light from heaven or whatever. And they do bunches of damage to things, but they don't damage Isaac or Blue Baby, since that's one of Isaac and Blue Baby's attacks. And for whatever reason, it wasn't coded to differentiate. So if it hits them, it'll do literally nothing. So don't worry about that. That's not very... and it's random, and it only gives you a few beams. It's not very likely to hit things. But again, when it does, it's a lot of damage. It's just not an amazing item. And since it's a 6-room recharge, that makes it kind of bad. If it were like 3, it would be good, probably. 4, it would still be alright, but 6 is too much. I can't support that. It's probably down, if we're being realistic with ourselves. And I mean, the nice thing about telepathy for dummies, I think it's a little bit underrated. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's so useless. No, it's homing every other room. It's basically like you got a homing item. Just not in certain rooms, and that's not a huge problem. It's a lot more useful than people credit it with. But at the same time, you're probably going to want to take any other spacebar item like everyone does. So, you know, it's just people give it a reputation for being absolutely terrible when it's not terrible. It's just not as good as everything else. It's useful. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want Gluttony to kill everybody, but that apparently isn't happening. I tried to bait him into actually handling Lust for me. But does it really matter? No. No, it doesn't. So let's see if we get Heart here. If we get the Heart, well, we didn't, so it doesn't matter. But here is indeed our boss. I will absolutely use homing on it rather than here, because the Husk is an easy fight. Always is, always will be, pretty much. I wasn't paying attention to the location of my orbitals, but generally I will count on my orbitals to be in position to handle flies. So, you know, my own fault for not paying attention, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about losing. If I lose, though, that'll be really bad. Alright, so we do this, and then we just get on with it. That did a nice chunk of damage. We've got Homing Tears. Our damage is pretty good. We only have one other thing shooting with us. This did drastically lower our fire rate, by the way, so we're firing more higher damage, or fewer higher damage Tears. And this is exactly the setup that I said was pretty much ideal. Fire as few Tears as possible, doing as much damage with each one. We can see our Soul Hearts, somewhat surprisingly. So, here's hoping we don't die. I do have Poison Touch. The virus, if you will. Whoa! Guess it's time to swap directions. Swap sides, really, not directions. Well, I mean, at the same time, it is swapping directions, since I have to shoot in the other direction. I guess that was worth the damage. I mean, I don't think I can lose at this point. May as well tank it. That's a win. We took Judas from, well, I don't know that the third run after the 2 restarts was the worst or anything, but we took him from some unlikely situations into a win. But that run went well. Yeah, I think I handled everything in the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.